So if you're watching this video today, Sunday, which is, you know, the release date of the video, I've had the Canon EOS Rebel T7 for a week and a day. Now, I'm going to be giving my, you know, honest opinions on the camera so far. I have only had it for a week. There will be, you know, little camera photos and stuff like that towards the end of these, you know, pre-recorded clips. But I'm recording this on Friday the, let me check the date on my phone. Friday the 21st. All right, this video is gonna be, you know, kind of all over the place. But anyways, I'm just gonna go over stuff that, you know, I like about this camera, some settings I've changed so far, and yeah. So, see ya on the other side of this camera. All right, so one thing I've started to do is I set this mode to P, which means program. So basically what this is it's kind of the firmware update and miscellaneous settings mode, but I mainly use program because of this. And this enables live view, and I've set it to be at 16:9. Here, I'm just gonna angle this away a bit. And there we go. As you can see, the photo is in 16:9. So I do really love this detail screen and all of that. It's a really nice screen. But so yeah, I've started shooting in program, and it actually does both. It does through the viewfinder. It does 4:3 images, as you can see right there. And then through live view, it does 16:9. There's Blahaj. It's supposed to be in this video. It probably will be later. But anyways, on to the next point I want to make. The body of the camera is very nice. I really do love it. It's, you know, friendly to hold. I love the shutter. Like, the placement of the shutter is just, you know, perfect. I mean, I couldn't have asked Canon for a better place to put the shutter. Oh, apparently it's still on. That's lovely. So yeah, besides the body, that's what I like about this section. I just accidentally turned off the stabilizer. I'm going to do something, and I will see you in this next upcoming section. Unrelated, but a really odd tidbit about this is that I can do this. Why am I allowed to take a photo without a lens, Canon? I guess if you want to show off your shutter speed, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but at the same time it might, depending on who you are. I mean, you get 3 FPS. I'm gonna have fun deleting those later. All right. So on to my next point would be this absolute beast of a lens. If you watch my unboxing video, you would have known how excited I was over, you know, getting to use this lens. And I mean, look at the, you know, telephoto abilities of this lens. I think it's just insane that, you know, this is a thing. So I'm gonna take a couple of photos, and I will put them on the screen here. So now that you've seen my point there, you can tell that this is an absolute beast of a lens. And, you know, I know a lot of camera manufacturers get really positive things for their zoom lenses. I mean, why wouldn't they? These are just amazing things to have. It's either wildlife photography, there should be a picture on the screen of a photo I took of a squirrel, you know, just had to include him. But, you know, wildlife photography, you know, if you're like on a cruise or something, you can take, you know, photos from afar. I'm saying you know a lot, and that's going to make me angry in post. Did you guys just see that bug fly past? Okay. That was definitely interesting. So next I'm going to include some footage from the camera using, its video function. So I'll talk about, the ups and downs of it, and yeah, see you in the next clip. Alright, so now you're viewing footage from the Canon EOS Rebel T7 at 1080p 30 FPS. So one thing a lot of people don't like about this camera is that the autofocus is extremely bad for video, and I'll just give you a little tutorial. So there's the focus. Now, I kind of disagree with what people say about the autofocus. I think it's decent. I mean, it's definitely not a video-centric camera, and the autofocus probably isn't the best to use for video, which is why I like to dial in the focus manually. As you can see, I can just, do my silly little thing, twist this, and it'll be magically in or back out of focus. I can dial back in. I'll walk around my little filming area. There's the camera I'm using to film, as usual. It's my GoPro Hero 9 Black. Today's video is actually in 4K 30 FPS, even though, the current footage you're watching was only shot in 1080p at 30. It should upscale a little bit. I don't know how well it will look until, I put out the video, but the video is okay for some applications. Definitely not what I'm going to be using for the, main part of my channel, but I will definitely probably be using it for, an extra angle, extra B-roll or whatever. So, yeah. Dialing in that focus again. Back to you. So now that you've seen that footage, I hope you all, enjoyed it, and it's not the worst, but I definitely wouldn't praise it. It's definitely not the best. I can just, turn that off. So now this is a camera from 2019, so I couldn't really say, Canon, next time you should do so and so, because there already was a next time. The Canon Rebel T8i, which has the whole flip out screen, 4K video and all of that. I did see that at the store. I did think it was pretty cool, but it was out of my price range. Would I have bought it? Yes. But am I also a beginner? Also yes. So I'm just gonna walk around and take some photos and, put them on the screen. It's not gonna be, a huge area. I'm not gonna go on a 45-minute walk, leave my camera but yeah, I'm just gonna walk around my little filming area, take some photos, and hope you all like it. So, did you guys all notice a common recurring point? That's going to be my next big positive about this camera, and it really is something that I do care about a lot. Macro photography. Now, car went by, lost my train of thought for a second. Now, as you saw in the beginning, there was this little flower thing, and it'll actually tell you on the camera when you switch to it, which I do find this really helpful for a close-up of small objects such as flowers. I do really like this animation. It's super, simple. It's easy to, know what you're choosing. So, And I do think it's a wonderful feature, and I do think every camera should have it. So that's really my positives for this video. And so far, I haven't really found any negatives. One of the, you know, minor flaws is kind of the wireless, as if you watched my unboxing video, you'd know I had a bit of a hard time connecting it, but I feel like that might have been user fault as well. But I'm just gonna, you know, show you through what it looks like when I connect to the camera. So I will cut the clip and make a screen recording as well. All right, so I, you know, kind of decided against making a screen recording on my phone, but I'm going to, you know, walk you through what it's like to connect the T7 to my iPhone. So I'm gonna, you know, turn it over, turn it on, and I'm going to click menu. And usually it starts you off right here, and you have to click all the way over here. Wi-Fi function, connect to smartphone, choose setting 1, connect to device, okay. And then I have to wait, you know, about a second, maybe 2. And then I have to go in, find the camera. There's gray T7. It'll connect into the Camera Connect app. Wait for it to fully connect, and then it finally has connected. Images on camera, you can see everything I took, movie, full HD and all that. I'm going to actually go through and delete all of these because those are pesky little things. I don't like them. We'll click yes, deleting from camera. Connection target not found. Now there's the issue I ran into the first time around. I don't know why it does that. I'm assuming this camera is just camera shy. You know, my thing kind of counteracted itself. I'm going to reconnect to this real quick. Apparently it wanted to reconnect to my GoPro, which I don't like. All right, now it's connected to the T7 again. Yeah, the GoPro app's closed. Connection established. Turning off the LCD monitor. There are all the photos I just tried to delete. So let's try it again. Delete. Yes. Let's see. Cool. There we go. I'm actually going to go grab a lens because for some reason I decided to take it off for this clip. I'm just going to put it on real quick. I'll put those two in my bag later. I'm going to zoom it in real quick to something that's, you know, not of too big of importance. All right, let's level it, and we're gonna go back, remote live view shooting. So, here's what the camera is currently seeing. I can, oh, it is moving itself around, that's lovely. I just took that photo pretty dang easily. I do really like that. Now, we're going to talk about location information. Now, we're going to hit begin logging. It'll detect my current location, and I'm just going to take a picture or two. Maybe. Remote live view shooting. Take that. Zoom in there. Take that. All right, so we're gonna zoom back out. There are people, you know, coming by, probably staring at me weird. I really don't care. We're gonna put this on real quick. We're gonna go out of remote live view shooting and go back into location information. We'll turn off recording, send location information. This function cannot be used with the currently connected camera. Canon, please, please, please fix this in a future update. I really, really, really dislike that I can't, you know, use my cell phone to tag the geolocation on a photo or something like that. So yeah, Canon, new update, fix that. Other than that, I do think it's a great camera. I think I'm gonna end this video off there and, you know, show y'all some photos, turn on a voiceover, and, you know, just end off this video. So I'll see you guys in the voiceover section. All right, sorry for the little expedition or making this video longer. One thing I did forget to talk about, which is mostly a pro and a con. You know, the con isn't as, you know, problematic with me, and, you know, the pro is good. I don't know why I said that, but I would like to talk about the battery life. The battery life has been stellar. I'm currently running off the charge from Wednesday, I think. And, you know, a charge usually lasts me a few days because I'm not that kind of person that'll go out and take 1,000 pictures at once. I usually take maybe 60. But the sort of con is that the battery does take forever to charge, which in comparison, I feel like that is a worthy, how do I say this? It's a worthy trade. Even though it doesn't take too long to charge, but initially when I first got it, it took maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to charge. So that's not really a Canon thing that they can improve on. That's just kind of how it was made. And yeah, I do think that they have really good battery with this. This little LP-E10 battery gets some really good life for how small it is. And you know, there are camera batteries that are the size of my GoPro. Except, for example, those camcorder batteries, they get absolutely humongous, but for a good reason. They get really good battery life, as you know, the camcorders are designed to make video. But all rambling aside, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all in the voiceover section. Sorry about that car noise in the background. People are assholes. So, see you there. So actually, I'm gonna drop the whole voiceover part thing to make, you know, editing easier on myself and give my internet an easier time with uploading, which, you know, isn't very fun a lot of the time because slow internet equals bad upload. Well, it's not really slow internet, it's just my computer doesn't get the best of upload. Anyways, that's beyond the point. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it, and, you know, I'm gonna have fun editing it, hopefully. I like putting those silly little comments on my video. But yeah, so I'm just gonna angle this so, you know, everything I want to be in frame is in frame. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one. I don't know when it's gonna be quite yet, because, you know, it's a bit hectic right now, but whatever. So, yeah. See you all in the next one, which I don't know when it'll be, but peace out. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, share with your friends, and leave a comment below on what you want to see next. Peace out.